It ain't fairy dust. It's pixie dust. Hello, fellow vapors. Vaping newbie here. And yeah, it's been a while. I don't get out as often. I don't do videos as often. But I just received some new e-juice from a company called Pixie Dust. And Pixie Dust is a company run by someone that I've known for quite a while. And well, let's take a look. So that's Fiona, and Fiona is known as Pixie, and she runs Pixie Dust, the juice. And I've seen it on Facebook a couple of times, and the flavor profiles really, really made me interested. But I never knew how to get them, and I was sending messages where I could buy them. And the last time there was a conversation going on, and she said, "You know what? I'm going to send you a couple." So I always point out that whether I buy something or I don't buy something. So these are actually sent to me, but not sent to me to do a video. I know it's rare that people will send it and say do a video. They send it out of a kindness, and I hope in a minor way an affection. And I think that is a mutual affection between Fiona and I, Pixie and I. So they came in, and so we're going to talk about them. There's five e-juices. And 3 I knew about, 2 are a complete surprise. Now, recently at the Canada's Vape Expo that they held in Toronto in July, so I don't know when you're watching this, but July 2017, she actually won an award. I'm not sure which award because I was in the other part of Canada. I was out east, so I was not there. But it won an award. Enough said there. So we're going to be looking at e-juices tonight, and as always, taste is subjective. What you like, I might not. What I like, you might not. We always keep that in mind, folks. And it's very important. Just because Fiona, I find, is a very, very dear person, it doesn't mean that I'm going to lean and say, you know, it's all great, unless I truly feel that. I've never been doing that. I don't play favorites. So what you're getting is my honest feelings on this. So stick around. I just got to get a bit organized here. We're going to start talking about the first juice. Cool. So we always start looking at the bottles. They're the chubby bottles, the 60 milliliters, obviously, and they have really funky labels. Now, to these old eyes, it's hard to see, but it does say 1.5 milligrams of nicotine. All the juices are 1.5 milligrams of nicotine. I cannot find the PG-VG ratio, so if Pixie, if you're watching this, drop a comment down below. I don't know, it just doesn't say it. Childproof caps, gotta love that. So the main 3 that I thought there was only 3, and they're called, the 3 is called Pixie Dust, and the other 2 are actually called Beach Party. So we're going to be looking at the 3 Pixie Dust first, and the first one I picked is called the Blue. Yeah, there you go. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it though. It's hard with the lighting, but the Blue. It's a blueberry cheesecake, and I gotta tell you, it was randomly picked. I put them all in my Troll RDA. It's a .37 dual coil build, and .37. Something needs to tighten, and a brand new cotton. So here we go. I'm sorry, I should have mentioned that it is being vaped at 63 watts. Damn, this is good. It really does have that blueberry flavor. It's smooth. It's not harsh. It has a nice taste to it. I've been vaping it for a little while now, and basically nonstop. And it is really nice. It's not overpowering in berries, so that's a good thing because I'm not crazy about it. I love the dessert thing, which is why Pixie Dust interested me. There are 3, as I mentioned: the cake, the donut, and the blue. We're going to be talking about the cake and the donut later. But the first one I picked randomly was the blue, and I am not disappointed. It's really good. Good job on this one. So let me change a wee bit of cotton, and we're going to go to the next one. Okay, anybody that knows me knows I love donuts. So the next one was an easy choice. It's called, let me see if I can get it cleared on that. Sorry, folks. The donut. Now, this one really fooled me because I try to base it on my taste rather than descriptions, but since I get this card and all the descriptions are there, it's kind of hard to ignore it. And it talks about tasty, delicious miniaturing of super duper awesomeness. I love it. Now, the thing that pisses me off is this is the second juice, and I'm looking for one I don't like, so nobody will think there's any favoritism. I'm still looking for one. This thing is fantastic. Now, I got a hint, and I don't know if it's my imagination, but I got a hint of cinnamon in this. Now, in the vape world, we talk about our daily machine, our daily juice, or whatever. For me, in my life, it's my daily donut. My daily donut is a cinnamon cake donut, and that's what I'm getting on it. The cinnamon is there, and again, I can't think if I'm imagining it because it doesn't mention it anywhere, but I'm tasting it. Man, it is so good. It's gonna be. I got a feeling. I got a feeling, folks. It's gonna be hard to find one I don't like out of 5. So that is the donut. It's like, for me, what I'm tasting is I'm getting a cinnamon donut, and it is delicious. But it is super duper awesomeness. And I gotta be honest with you. I agree with that. Give me a few minutes, and I'll be back. Next one is called. Come on, focus. Take my word for it. The cake. Ah, overloaded the dripper on this one. I was overexcited to try this one because I like vanilla cakes. And this one is a bit, you don't get a lot of vanilla in it, which I like. I don't like any one flavor or taste overpowering the other. The donut had that cinnamon, which in of itself is extremely forthcoming. This one is a bit more mild in the vanilla world, and they describe it as a pudding creamy goodness. And I gotta say, yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that, only because it's not so much vanilla. It's a good mixture, a good blend, if you will. It is so tasty. Uh, um, it is really, really good. I am enjoying it. So there's the 3 pixies. Pixie dust, the cake, the donut, the blue. All of them are very good. And to rank them best to worst, there can't be a worst if you like all 3. So they are really good. Now we're going to be switching gears and going to something which is outside the dessert realm, and it's more in the fruity tropical realm. So bear with me. 2 more to go, and I'll be back in a minute. So now we switch gears, and we're going to Awesome Beach Party. So the labels are a bit different, and still she's maintained that fun part of it. Again, the milligram of 1.5 milligram is there, but again, old eyes. I don't see the PG/VG ratio. All the warnings are there. A bit easier to see on this bottle, but it's the same type of bottle, just a new label. The first one I got is called Beach Berry. Now, this is where the challenge is going to come for me because I'm not a big fan of the pure fruit. I like, for example, I like apple pies. I like, that muffin type vape that may have blueberries or whatever. So straight out berries, not a big fan of it. However, that's because I've had juices that are just so overpowering berry that it annoys me. And I've actually received some in the past where I'll try it once or twice and I just hand it to somebody else and you try it to see if you like it. Because if I'm not going to vape it, I'm not going to waste it. This one, the first one, Beachberry, it ain't going anywhere. Now, this is making me change my cotton because I went from that sort of dessert to berry, so I want a more pure flavor. So it's a new cotton, but same build, same everything. And again, it has that berry taste. but it must be a blend of berries because it's nothing that's jumping out at me as a predominant. I don't get one, and so it makes it easier for me because if it was, for example, I don't know, purple grape or a mango or something that jumps out, I'd probably be like, you know. But because it has that mixture, I'm finding it more delightful to vape. That's actually pretty damn good. And again, I'm not a person that likes the berry vape, as it were. So I'm going to change up again with one more, and then my final thoughts. I have to change my batteries as well, folks. I gotta tell you, I always think if you're a vapor, you gotta drink a whole lot of water. You want to stay hydrated, but when you're doing 5 juices, it becomes even more important. And you know what? One must cleanse the palate. The next one up is called Beach Peach. Beach Peach. Beach Peach. Oh, Pixie. The names. Gotta love them. Here we are. It's obviously a peach vape. Unlike berries, I could take fruit all day. I don't mind an apple, an orange, a peach. Now, I don't like peach. If you've watched any of my previous videos, I talk about strawberries, how I don't like strawberries. I don't like raspberries in eating them, like, but I like the flavors of it in the meat juice. And peach is one of those. When I was a kid, I used to like the peach, but this peach is very, very nice. Peach is there, it lingers. It's very, very nice. And again, it's subtle. Okay, so now we're looking at the, what do they call them? They have a name for them. They're called Awesome Beach Party. And we're done. That's the two. So there's Beach Peach and Beach Berry. Both of them are very nice because, and this will go to my final thoughts, but the subtleness of the actual flavor. So please stick around for a few more minutes and let me just wrap this up for you. Okay, let's wrap this up, as it were. Let's answer the elephant in the room. Yes, I've known Fiona for a couple of years now. Yes, I find that she's a dear. It has nothing to do with my thoughts on this e-juice. I cannot stress that enough. I've had juice from good friends before, and always was honest, and I didn't like it, and it wasn't my style. In this case, there wasn't one of the 5 e-juices I didn't like. So I'm sorry if you don't believe me, but it is what it is. I don't make a dime out of this sort of promotion. I'm just trying to find good e-juices that people can try. Having said that, part of what makes this e-juice so good to me is that, with one exception, there's not a potent punch. And the only exception is the donut where I got the cinnamon. But you try to put cinnamon into an e-juice and not taste that. That's impossible. So in what that juice was, the donut, it fit in really well, a cinnamon donut. The other juices, the cake, the blue, beach peach, and beach berry, were all really good. Why? Because they were subtle enough to be good. They didn't kick you in the head. Yet another bad edit from Vaping Newbie. Sorry about that, folks. I wanted to put in here that down below is going to be a link to a website. Fiona does not sell retail. She sells wholesale. Within that link, there are shops that carry her juice that you might be able to buy it. She ships internationally. So for Vaping Newbie fans around the world, if they don't have it, you might want to get them to contact Pixie Dust and find out if they can get it and they can try it, because I don't think they'll be disappointed. These juices sell for about $26 for, as far as I can see, for 60 milliliters, and that is a very good price, and that's Canadian, folks. And it is really good juice. So, you know, the word premium is bandied around so often that a lot of vapors scratch their head, what the hell makes a premium? For me, a premium e-juice is a good e-juice, and so this would fall into that category. I did do some research, and she won for Angel Best in Show at the Canada's Vape Expo. I don't know what Angel is. So again, Pixie, if you're watching this, you might want to drop a note down below. What is Angel, or is it something to do with CVE? I don't know. Anyhow, that's it. These are really good juices. I would support the vendors that are on our website since they're supporting her. It's good e-juice. And if your local shop doesn't have it, you want to get them to contact her and see about doing it. And again, folks, and I hate doing this, but I always feel guilty. I don't make any money out of doing this. I don't make a dime. I don't make anything out of doing this. As far as she knows, I wasn't even doing this video. So, no, there's no favoritism involved. It's just e-juice that I like. It wouldn't win a freaking award if it was based on favoritism. Okay? So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I love doing this, and I love having you over. But please, as always, stay healthy and happy vaping. Take care, folks.